Hello, and welcome to When They Popped. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Mary.
We have a banger of an interview coming your way, but before we get into that, we have a very important PSA. And our PSA is that Mary and I are going to be on the boy band cruise.
As influencers. Can I say that?
As media.
As media, as press. Here to bring you all the stories and fun moments from the boy band cruise with O-Town, BB Mac, LFO, Ryan Cabrera, DJ Tommy Carlucci.
And NSYNC's Chris Kirkpatrick. Can't forget him. Cannot forget Chris Kirkpatrick.
The headliner.
Very important. You guys, so the boy band cruise is happening November 13th through 16th. It's out of Florida. We're going to go to Key West, Bahamas, all these amazing places. And you need to get your tickets if you want to sail the seven seas with us and be with boy bands. I literally cannot imagine something more fun than being stuck on a boat where they can't run away from us.
And it's already been released or it'll be coming soon, but we have some tea. We've heard some of the activities that they have planned. It's really amazing. We're actually going to be announcing one of those activities. Kelsey's going to be doing some on-the-ground journalism with one boy band to announce one of those activities. So keep an eye on our socials for that. But the events they have planned are incredible and
a dream. A dream.
Like a dream. So we'll be there. We'll be involved in some of the events and we'd love to see you there. So we will put a link to the website in the episode notes because they're getting close to selling out. Basically, there's not many left. So.
Yes. And you have to make sure that you book on theboybandcruise.com. Only guests booked directly at that website, theboybandcruise.com, that'll be in our show notes, will get access to the concerts and festivities. So you can't just book this normal cruise and expect to get into the concert. So PSA, you gotta buy it on theboybandcruise.com and you will not regret it. Oh my God, this is going to be it's going to be like a weekend-long sleepover, but with boy banders.
I know. And let's do a When They Pop meetup. Are any of our listeners going to be there? Let's meet up. Let's hang out.
It's going to be so fun.
We're so excited. But speaking of boy bands, are we talking to a boy band today?
Oh my God. There's so many boy bands happening this week. And I'm so happy because this is the next generation of boy bands, which makes me so proud.
I know. Today we're talking to Soulidified. And this was something I was really excited for and pushing because I think they have something about them that sets them apart. A lot of these, and I'm not knocking One Direction. I'm not knocking Jonas Brothers. They are so special and so talented in their own right. But it's been a long time since we've had a group like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, the likes that are really focused on the vocal harmony and finding the blend and how they all sound together versus more individual sounds. And Soulidified has got the blend down. You guys, they've got the blend down. When I saw the video of them singing, I nearly fell out of my chair because I was it's coming back. The blends are coming back. So we are so excited to talk with them. Do I need to say anything else before we take it away to the interview?
No, these guys are amazing. So make sure that you guys are following these guys on their journey. I am so thrilled that we've got them on the pod. It's just really inspiring to hear their take on what it's like to be in a boy band today and all the reverence and respect that they have for the boy bands that came before them. So without further ado, here's our conversation with Soulidified.
Today, we're thrilled to welcome Soulidified. These guys are quickly becoming one of the most exciting new boy bands on the scene with their nostalgic sound and incredible harmonies. Their blend is blending people, okay? This group formed on Netflix's Building the Band, and thank God they did because they're bringing boy bands back, but doing it their way. Shade, Malik, Bradley, and Landon, welcome to When They Popped.
What up? Thanks for having us.
We're so excited to have you guys on. Mary and I have loved boy bands our whole lives, full stop, and we want to get your official boy band opinion on some other famous boy band songs. So we're going to call this little getting to know you segment as Battle of the Bops. So are you guys ready to tell us your opinion of these 90s, 2000 boy band songs? Which one you feel like you just align with a little bit better? Just rapid fire style, the first thing that comes to mind. It's a little this or that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we're going to start with NSYNC's Bye 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 versus Backstreet Boys' Larger Than Life.
Bye, bye, bye. Boys. Yeah.
Oh my God, is that a unanimous Bye Bye Bye?
Yeah. 100% for sure.
You guys performed that on the show. It makes sense that it's special to you. Okay, how about this one? NSYNC's Tearing Up My Heart versus Backstreet Boys' Shape of My Heart.
Tearing up my heart with you.
Tearing up my heart.
I think we've got some NSYNC fans. Okay, how about Boys to Men, End of the Road, or New Kids on the Block, You've Got the Right Stuff?
The man end of the road, easy.
Okay, you guys have to know this one. Hanson's Mbop versus Jonas Brothers' Sucker.
Jonas Brothers, whatever that. Yeah, I don't know. Is it that one?
Yeah. Love it.
Yes, Jonas Brothers, of course.
Okay, Jonas Brothers stands. All right, I feel like we're sufficiently warmed up now. Let's like get into you guys. We want to learn a little bit more about you and your journey on building the band. The show had such a unique concept. You can only hear each other's voices before a meeting. Like, tell us, like, what was going through your mind during that process?
I just knew that Malik was as attractive as he is, honestly. Like, I could just hear him sing. And like, for me personally, like, you know, when you hear someone sing like that, we were all just questioning everything at that point. And then we stepped out of the box, you know, it was just, that kind of set me over the edge. At that point, building the band, I knew, because I didn't really want to do a singing show. I always wanted to do a dating show. And like, as soon as the leak came out of the booths, I was like, we're on perfect match. We were like, we're on. I finally
Love Island,
or
Temptation Island.
Yeah, it was definitely more like Temptation Island. Like,
Okay, back to the question that you. I would say that what was really cool was actually seeing the guys for the first time because we genuinely did not see each other at all. And so that was really hard to kind of, you know, obviously it's never really been done since like Love is Blind. So it was just cool because we were kind of like, we're like, oh, I hope they're like good looking and they're not like scary looking, you know, because you want everybody to look nice, you know. So I was happy to see that they all had that star quality.
We got pretty lucky with each other. I really went into the competition being like, I wanted something new and that hasn't been done before. And I got that. So,
I mean, really, we were already like, Landon and I already kind of knew because we knew each other before. And, you know, I knew he was a cutie pie. So we just had to find two other fine men. They just happened to be Indian League. We're lucky that they're here.
As you can tell, it's not a dull moment around.
Not a dull moment with you guys.
Love it.
And you worked with such an iconic array of mentors and judges, AJ, Kelly Rowland, Nicole Scherzinger, and Liam Payne. What was it like working with literal boy band and girl group royalty?
Well, for me, I'm a huge Kelly fan. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So like Destiny's Child is like iconic to me growing up. So Kelly was like a big deal for me.
I really mainly knew who Liam was because of One Direction. And it was just like an honor to work with him and get the advice that he gave us.
It was a great experience, I feel, getting to like just take knowledge and insight from people that have been in the boy band, girl band world. And, you know, just the start of our journey because it was like a new thing for all of us, kind of, sort of. Not, I mean, like in the way we were doing it. You know, Landon has been in the boy band. My boss has been in a boy band before as well, but it's not like this. So to have them help us navigate, you know, what we were experiencing all for the first time was, I think, just incredible. No, it doesn't get much better.
And Nicole, she loved us. She was like always cracking jokes with us. And that was really cool because I mean, Pussycat Dolls, iconic.
Iconic. And for your You Remind Me performance, like you guys came out for that. You sounded incredible together. And Nicole was really reacting so well. Like, did you know in that moment that like you guys were doing something special? Like seeing that reaction from Nicole getting up and like dancing and you guys were sounding good. How'd that feel?
Oh, amazing. I mean, the first time we even sang together, it was like we've been singing for years, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the performance itself, obviously, like, I feel like was what definitely set us apart and what kind of let everyone know, like, you know, what they were up against. But just like performing it itself was so fun and like very effortless. And, you know, it kind of came together naturally. And to this day, it's one of the songs we enjoy singing together most, like obviously the ones that aren't originals. And just to have that reaction from Nicole herself. And obviously, like we were big fans of the Twins too before because they were working with Ariana Grande. So to have them dance too and get up and be passionate about it, yeah, it just spoke volumes and it meant a lot to us.
That's amazing. So after filming, you guys had to wait like a year before the show aired, right? What was it like being in that weird like limbo period?
We honestly didn't even know the show was going to come out. Like already, I remember like one of the producers off the show would be like, show's going to come out this fall. We had finished filming like end of summer. So I was like, oh my gosh, we got like 2 months. And then they said January. And I was like, okay, we got 6 months. And then in January, they were like, we don't know when the show's going to come around.
Just getting up in the air.
It was just like, oh my God. I was just like waiting. Like it was very long, hard wait. But I feel like it happened at the right time. You know, we knew it was going to come out eventually. I mean, there was a little like doubt at one point just because of everything with Liam and, you know, how his family always felt about it. Obviously, they had to get the green light from them. And we were lucky enough that, and the world was obviously lucky enough that they gave the green light because he was just so positive on it. And like, I always knew it was going to come out. Just waiting on like, you know, when's the news coming out? Like when are the first trailers coming? So yeah, I always knew it was going to come out, but it was a long wait.
And I'm sure his fans like appreciated like that, you know, they wanted to see the last thing that he did. So I think that was a big deal as well. Just like not letting his supporters down and, you know, so.
Yeah.
Totally. It's super meaningful. And I mean, I just feel a lot for you guys. That must have been a lot to process. And also like being so excited to see your moment and finally get to show all your friends and family all the hard work that you guys had put in. So you guys were connected with Johnny Wright, who is like the boy band manager behind NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. He also supported Britney Spears and then Justin on his solo career. Like, what was the infamous boy band boot camp like with Johnny Wright? We've heard about this so much our entire lives. What can you tell us about that?
Actually, here right now, training for something in the near future. And being in the compound where we're training, it's really crazy because it hasn't changed since NSYNC was here. And so you look up old NSYNC videos and like the music room that's like in the room over from where we are right now,
rehearsal space,
is exactly the same. And it's really cool. You can kind of feel like that energy of like, wow, like so many stars like really trained here. So it's like really cool to have that connection with Johnny that we can train there, you know. It's awesome.
What's like the biggest thing that you guys have learned from Johnny since working with him?
Always take care of the business before you do anything else. You know, you got to know the numbers and you got to just go into everything with a real logical head. You know, we as artists like to obviously assume the best always, but Johnny's great at just making sure that everything's taken care of and that we're not getting screwed over around the back end. So he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has gone through everything really in the music industry the last like 80 years. So like, I mean, he knows it all. So
the last 400 years.
You know,
like 80 years. He's going to love hearing that. So speaking of like boy band influences, and obviously Johnny's worked with the best of the boy banders. Which boy bands from the 90s and 2000s inspire you guys? Have you taken any inspiration from the boy bands that came before?
Oh, yeah. You got to know the history before. That's how you can, that's the only way you can, you know, disrupt and make something new. You got to know the history that came before you. But for me, I would say like Jodeci, a lot of 90s groups, honestly. Obviously, NSYNC and all of those great boy bands. But
I would say for us, honestly, like and everyone can speak for themselves, but I think the boy bands that like describe us best as a whole would be NSYNC.
And Boys to Men.
Yeah, Boys to Men. But I would add in the Jackson 5 and honestly, either New Edition or Jodeci.
Also, I really liked Drew Hill too, the one that, what was it, his name? Cisco, he was a part of too.
Yeah. B2K is tough too.
Of course, yes, B2K, of course. We actually met him, so that was great.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Have you guys had any famous run-ins yet? Have you been like starstruck by, who have you been the most starstruck by?
You just got back from Coachella, so it was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Was it so bad?
Swims, we actually met him and he said he was fans of us, so that was crazy. Yeah.
I got to meet Malik Hurd. Other than that,
you guys are cracking me up.
I'm still waiting to get my hands on Beebs, but yeah, I mean, really, the most starstruck I've been has either been by Malik.
Dave was really excited to see Kalani as well.
Do you guys have a favorite boy band song to cover in particular?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
But honestly, like, probably the most
End of the Road. Honestly,
if we have the chance, if we have the chance to do some, you know, fun stuff, whenever it is, you know, if we get to throw in a cover or two in our next tour, whenever that may be, I'm sure that's something we would consider doing. Honestly,
that one's on the short list. Oh, love it so much. So, who's a dream collaboration that you guys would love to record with? This could be living or deceased artist. Who's that one artist or group that you guys would love to collab with?
I mean, I think for me personally, it's people that I know write and obviously produce as well. So for me, like Timbaland's a big one. I feel like he would be great for us. On the artist side or collaboration wise, I feel like Bruno Mars would be amazing.
That's a good one.
For us.
Yeah.
I would love to collab, like have Billie Eilish on a song. I think that could be so cool. She's like one of my favorites, but also like
Chaparral.
would be iconic if
Sabrina.
if if another like a girl group was on a song with us, like Flo or Cat's Eye, like Cat's Eye and Solidified, like that'd be game over.
We'll see you guys at Coachella next year with that collab. That would be amazing.
I would say for me, it would probably be because she actually posted one of our covers recently. SZA, I think would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then I know Bradley didn't say it, but he probably would say Bieber for sure.
Honestly, Ariana Grande too. She liked our last video. I think that'd be crazy too.
We're manifesting all of that for you.
Let's talk about your first single, One and Only. It's so strong. Like, tell us about making your debut single together. What went into that?
Well, during the time we didn't know, obviously we were in limbo. We didn't know the show was going to happen. Once we kind of got a date that things were kind of moving forward as far as like doing press and everything, we were like, oh, we should probably like get together and start getting going on like a song and like see what we can come up with. And we went to Atlanta, met there at Shade's house. Shade records a lot of our vocals sometimes, and he did his thing. We all just collaborated and wrote the song together, and that's how we got One and Only, basically.
We wanted it to be completely written by us and us only, so.
I am obsessed with that, and it's such a good song. Like, speaking of, you really hear it on this song, your blend. It's insane. It's so tight. It's so seamless. Like, how do you guys develop that chemistry? Like, is that just something that's natural? You just had it from the beginning? And how would you describe your sound?
I really think it's a gift from God, honestly. Like he said before, the moment we sat down together on building the band, the hour that we met each other, we sat down and we just ripped out a guitar and we're just playing songs, and like the blend was just so organic.
And I think
so easy to harmonize with each other.
Yeah.
I think the beautiful thing about the show too is like, although we started off as solo artists, obviously, and so we were all so strong in what we did soloistically, but like there was just something beautiful about when we came together that just made it so special.
I was also really impressed when I heard your newest single, What's Your Name? This is a bop. It has so much nostalgic feel. How did this banger come together? Tell us.
We were writing, this was in LA actually, and we were writing with a production trio and writing trio that are super, super talented. And we went over and, we kind of gave them a reference the day before of like, this is kind of the vibe we're going for. We gave them like kind of like a Neptunes vibe, which is Pharrell Williams in a production team from the 90s. And they cooked up the beat, and then we got there the next day and just started top lining and singing melodies, and then eventually wrote the lyrics. And yeah, again, was just very organic. And I think it's also just all of our music up until now, obviously from here on out, is just a testament to kind of like staying true to who we are as well. And also just how hands-on we are, and just not really being like, all right, we're just going to take a bunch of songs from big artists that wrote them and just, see what sticks. And, everything has been like without a real budget. There hasn't been a real marketing strategy. It's just been very like organic. And so we're kind of just leveling the playing field, and we also know where it'll go the second we, put a little more behind it. But we've just been wanting to give the fans what they want.
And one thing I love about us is we're extremely hands-on, sometimes a little bit too much, because we're all artists to the core and we're sensitive about our stuff. We have a lot of background in a lot of places, like Shay plays the drums. Also, Bradley, he went to Berkeley. I also have a classical background. Landon plays guitar. So we do a little bit of everything, so.
We love to hear it all come together. You guys are so talented individually. It's no surprise that you guys are magic when you all came together. Speaking of magic, you guys were recently on tour with Frequency, who have been on our pod before. What was that experience like?
That experience was fun. It was cool because we were the closest with them on the show during the Netflix show. And it was cool just getting to just grow with them and also like be on tour with each other and like get to know each other. And so I don't know if anyone wants to.
We've always been close with Frequencies. It worked out perfect, and I feel like we were two groups that, you know, were in like a similar kind of world, like off the show, like we danced and we were like pop leaning, and so we felt, and we have the same manager, and so we kind of felt like going on tour together
Just made sense.
would be great, you know. And we only had a song at the time, one song out, and the tour like went really, really good. First ever 4 years.
Was there anything that surprised you guys about being on the road? I mean, you must have dreamt about this of being artists and finally going on tour. Did anything catch you by surprise?
For me, what was surprising was how much love we got from the fans. Because it's one thing to see it online, but when you actually get that physical, you know, thing that the fans give you, like just that, we got like lots of bracelets and little gifts that were really cool. And we just like, it's just really nice as an artist to know that you're loved and that people really love what you're doing. And it's like, it gives you motivation to keep going. And just, you know, it was just cool. Yeah, the fans, I think, were the cool part about it.
Yeah, the interactions are so fun. And it was also just like a great kind of like reminder to us of like, this is real and it's working. So yeah,
Very tangible. Yeah.
Right. After like a year of waiting for the show to air, like you're on tour with Frequency. That must have felt so surreal. Oh, we've been cheering you guys on from afar. So we'd love to talk about your aesthetic. It's so cohesive. You guys look amazing all the time. How do you maintain your individuality while still being a member of a larger group with like one larger identity?
I mean, honestly, I think we still keep our individuality. I think that's what makes us special. We wouldn't be solidified if we didn't have our individual like sauce that we gave to the group.
Yeah, I feel like already off the bat, organically, like our styles like work together, but we each have such different styles and tastes, but they look good together, you know? And I'd say as a group, like collectively, like we're bringing it back. Like, I mean, we all wear baggy jeans. We all wear backwards caps. We all wear beanies, chains, beaters. Like we really stay true to our style. And I feel like it helps. Like people come to our shows dressed like us, you know, and we've really seen like our fans really like the way we dress.
Yeah. And obviously that's still forever evolving. I mean, we literally just like got put together. So that's something that people have to realize is like it takes time to kind of really truly find what that looks like. But it's beautiful that they're naturally finding our vibe. And yeah, we're not married to anything yet. So
eventually we're
growing. We're growing into something cool, but I think that definitely like the Star Patch or where the Star Patch shade like loves the palm tree vibe and like his like sparkle and like, you know, different things that we bring that a lot of fans love about us, our individual selves. So
absolutely. And one thing fans love about you guys is that you bring diversity and authenticity to the boy band space. Fans call you cookies and cream. Like, how important is that representation to you as a group?
It means everything to us. You know, we're preaching unity and we're waking things up that need to be woken up. And there's been a lot of people that have doubted this in the industry, you know, working. And I think we're all excited to prove them wrong.
That's beautiful. Absolutely. So let's talk on two different ends of the spectrum here. What's been the biggest challenge as a new group? And then also what's been the most rewarding part?
I mean, the most challenging thing is just realizing that it doesn't happen overnight and that it, you know, you got to go through kind of trials to kind of find that happy space, you know, and then obviously on top of that, the industry always is forever changing as well. So it's been difficult trying to adapt at first, but I think this tour and that whole process really showed us like what we're capable of. And so now it's just exciting to kind of get our hands dirty with like getting more in depth with like what's to come. I don't know what I was trying to say, but you get the vibe. Yeah.
Something rewarding?
Oh, rewarding? I feel like, I mean, to go on an almost sold out tour with one song out was pretty rewarding. It made us really, you know like how much people actually like mess with us and actually love this vibe. Like it was very fulfilling to see the interactions with fans and to see like the dedicated fan base that we gained right off of the show.
Also, it's like super rewarding that like wherever we go, it never know. It could be at the gas station, stars, anywhere.
Yeah.
Someone will be like, oh my God, I love y'all. And so that just means a lot. And that means that people are actually paying attention. And, that's exciting.
That is so exciting and so well deserved. Now, just looking ahead, Shade, I just saw on TikTok that you were teasing that Soulidified might have Song of the Summer coming out. What can we expect from you all coming up next or in this new song?
Yeah, we're working on some very important things. I can't really spoil the things yet, but I'm excited for what the rest of this year is going to look like. And we're just working every day to make it just the best thing the fans can expect, because we really want to come out the gate swinging hard, swinging heavy. So we know it's taking a little while, and people are like, oh, where's the music? Where's that? But we have been calculating, just being very particular and very calculative of what we do, because we know when it does come out, it's going to change the world, man. It's going to shock everything. So taking our time with it. We want quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, leveling up like Bradley just whispered.
Oh, that's so exciting. So to wrap this up, let's manifest. What is Soulidified achieving in the next 5 years? What's next?
In the next 5 years, what sensation?
Yeah. Perform at Coachella, headline Coachella,
Grammys, freaking American Music Awards, Video Music Award. We're gonna have a freaking banging music video. Coachella headline,
either a headline or what? I just want to perform at Coachella.
Yeah,
I think we want to
win the Super Bowl. Shade's gonna play in the NBA Finals. Malik's gonna walk New York Fashion Week, and Landon's gonna just what?
World peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring world peace. Besides, meeting all of our career goals, I have a goal, and I think we all want to just kind of give back to what we stand for, unity and helping that community and raising awareness of changes that need to be made in America. I think there's a lot of things that we're going to be able to do when we eventually have the platform to do it,
And we hit a lot of markets in regards to the group. So
yeah,
I feel like there's a little bit of something for everybody, which is something you hadn't seen in quite a while.
And I think it also is a testament to how pivotal and crucial it is to have the right people around you and the right people on your team that see eye to eye with that and actually are passionate and proactive. And, if you give them things we're passionate about this issue currently, they'll come back with you with 5 foundations or 5 events that you can go to and show up at and sing at or something like that. You know what I mean? So we're really just about that.
Yeah.
Well, so not only are you talented kings, but you give a shit about the world around you. And that's pretty incredible.
Of course, you have to, especially in today's industry, you actually have to give a crap, and you have to know a lot.
Well, not even just because screw the industry. We just care, period. I personally, I think the people and the fans are the most important thing about this job, and the impact that you can have. And for me, I've always looked up to artists. Michael Jackson is Shade and I's ultimate hero. But he was just, what I always respected most about him was the way he gave back and the way he wrote music about issues in the world and the way he highlighted them. And,
because he easily could have just been
but
exactly. He cared about the people.
He chose to speak out on that, and I think that's something too. The second we established ourselves as a global band known around the world, I think those are definitely issues that we're going to touch on, not only
through the art,
but also through our music.
Yeah,
We are sad. We cannot wait to see what you guys do next. It's so inspiring to hear you guys talking about how you want to change your fans' lives for the better. That's what we all need more of in the world. So thank you guys for caring so much and just being so lovely. And thank you guys for stopping by when they popped. We're so grateful to have had the time to catch up with you guys. We are huge fans and we can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Okay, that was our conversation with Soulidified. They're so sweet.
Sorry, I'm just making sure we're not live streaming. They are so...
Can you imagine?
I had a weird alert and I was like, what is this?
Wait, that would be so funny. Leave this in.
Okay.
Don't edit this out. That's so funny.
Okay, they are so adorable and I think they are so unbelievably talented together and they have such a great social media presence. So I've seen a lot of their videos on TikTok and Instagram. And so to get the opportunity to just chat with them was so cool.
Oh, I loved hearing how they care about their community. They care about their fans. They want to get more involved with activism. And that is the kind of energy that we need. I feel like so many celebrities now are so scared to like say anything or do anything or like get behind a cause that they really believe in. So I love that this next generation is like, fuck it. Like we're going to stand 10 toes down about the things we care about and are important to us.
Like they could have easily taken the time to talk about their music or what's coming next or like more about them. But like they spend a chunk of their time just like talking about what they want to do for others. And so I think that's really admirable.
Also, what a freaking flex when they're like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool that we had a sold out tour with one song. That is so insane. That needs more recognition. Like that is bananas.
I think that was the same with Frequency too. They had like their one song or whatever. And so
I love their friendship. It's so cute.
And Shade dates Nori.
Love. Adorable.
Adorable.
They're both
Brittany
so
and
cute.
Justin.
Brittany and Justin, you're so right. Oh my God.
Adorable.
Well, we loved having them on and catching up with them. If you guys want to see clips from today's episode, make sure you're following us at When They Popped Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And make sure you hit us up in the DMs and tell us who you want to hear about next on the pod. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you again to Soulidified for making time to chat with us. We so appreciated it.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.